We're celebrating our 30th anniversary, and one of the things we're doing to mark the occasion is hosting a series of discussions about our history and the history of press freedom, but also to mark the dedication of the CPJ archive, which we donated to Columbia University. We think this is the perfect place for our archive because of the human rights collection and also because of the journalism school, because of the interest of President Bollinger in press freedom issues.
The striking thing to me is the degree to which journalists all over the world want to be free and independent and to report on what's happening. Another thing that's quite striking is the degree to which journalists feel vulnerable in the world. Vulnerable to censorship, but vulnerable to violence and to really serious forms of oppression.
This organization grew from an idea into part of a global movement, how the notion that journalists had rights, human rights, and that other journalists would come to their defense, that was a sort of abstract, informal idea. And now there is a whole global infrastructure that supports the work of journalists in dangerous places, that helps to get them out of prison, and we're very proud of the role we played in
The library's connections with the School of Journalism go back to the very beginning of journalism and Pulitzer's ideals for creating a press that was accessible, that was open, that was in some sense democratic. So that documentary record is part and parcel of our collections here. The Committee to Protect Journalists is, in a sense, and in another sense, apart from human rights, part of that legacy, part of that record.
Broader research into human rights issues inevitably overlaps with the question of, were journalists able to document these abuses contemporaneously? Were journalists able to witness what took place in these societies under stress? And to combine those archives will further both the study of human rights and their role in history and the study of press freedom, which I think are intertwined.
To continue to have a vital partnership with a group like the Committee to Protect Journalists, we've got to find ways in which to archive and provide access to all of their born digital files.
The 30th anniversary celebration is going to begin on Thursday night with a screening of a documentary about CPJ's history, and that's going to be followed by a panel discussion featuring all of CPJ's executive directors who've served this organization over the course of its history. And then on Friday, we're going to continue the discussion and look at one of the signature activities of the Committee to Protect Journalists over the course of its history has been defending journalists covering war. The second panel on Friday is going to look at a very exciting topic, which is social media and revolution. We're seeing this play out obviously in the Middle East. There have been many claims and counterclaims about the role of social media, Twitter and Facebook, etc. And we're going to really dig into that and look at how social media informed reporting and whether or not it contributed to the way these revolutions played out, and if so, exactly how.